Ralph Jones is a character from the Ikari Warriors, Metal Slug and KOF series and also appears in the TNK shooting games. Keiko Aiju reported that his appearance in Ikari Warriors was based on Sylvester Stallone's role as Rambo, which was popular at the time of its conception. Ralph's official title is One Man Army. Ralph and Clark were very similar in form and reference, but by 1995, Clark had a more sophisticated design. Both characters were redesigned in KOF 99. They were added to Metal Slug 6 inches, where Ralph can use a punch to sabotage cars and can take 2 bullet wounds before dying in the game. Ralph was voted as the 12th and then 8th favorite character during the polls conducted by Neo Geo in recent years. Ralph Jones, as previously mentioned, is a member of the Ikari Warriors, a military mercenary organization. He has proven himself as a strong soldier known for his natural leadership abilities and bravery on the battlefield. He currently holds his rank as colonel. He became friends with Clark when they were in their 20s, and they have remained good friends with each other ever since, both under Commander Hydern's command and often following his orders to enter the King of Fighters tournaments. In KOF 97, Ralph and Clark are introduced to the team's new recruit, Leona Hydern. Ralph is initially skeptical due to her young age, but eventually accepts her as one of his comrades. He seemed to like her very much as soon as he met her and shook her hand, but he did not want to reveal it. During the next tournament, the trio succeeded in accomplishing one of the missions on the battlefield. However, Ralph acknowledges that it was unsuccessful because no innocents were saved in the war zone and requests time off from his military duties. In fact, Ralph was concerned about Leona's disturbed condition and wanted her to recover. Hydern agrees and takes the rest of the team off duty. During their downtime, Ralph invites them to the KOF tournament to maintain their fitness and rehabilitate the frustrated Leona, especially since she tried to commit suicide at the end of the tournament. Ralph stops and assures her that even if she does not have a family, she is no longer alone. During the Nest saga, Ralph and his group are asked to participate in the investigation of what is going on behind the scenes. He is also introduced to a young soldier, Whip. At first, Ralph makes the mistake of calling her by her name and calls her Whippy. Since then, he continues to call her by that name and says that it is cool name. Whip disappeared in the 2000 tournament. In the epic Ash Crimson, he and his team search for the mysterious airship and are sent in the tournament to investigate the residents of the area. In the 2003 tournament, due to the breaking of the Orochi seal, Leona experiences a blood disorder and attacks Clark and Ralph, but she is controlled. In KOF 11, they sent Ralph and his team to investigate the organization, those from the past, but they were intercepted by 2 mysterious and powerful people. Ralph is a very serious man, concerned only with work. He is a rival to Clark even though he does not show it. When he suffers his share of casualties in the war, he drowns his sorrows and begins drinking. He is especially protective of any new recruits under his command, and will do his best to take care of them. Especially for Leona, whom he has feelings of love for, he considers Whip to be his younger sister.